Sergeant Major Warrant Officer Sanusi Mohammed, while escorts to the banner are Cadet O.P. Ezemaku and Cadet I.S. Anekwe. May I respectfully invite the Commanding Officer, Mogadishu Battalion, Commander B.S. Machido, to receive the champion banner on behalf of his battalion. The champion banner will be presented to the champion battalion by Cadets Brigade Commander, Brigadier General N.C. Ugbo. The Cadet Brigade Commander is responsible for administration of cadets and development of their character. May I respectfully request the Cadet Brigade Commander to do us an honor of receiving the champion banner from the banner bearer and hand it over to the Commanding Officer of Mogadishu Battalion. The Cadet Brigade Commander, sir. Nigerian Defense Academy, Brigadier General N.C. Ugbo is smartly marching forwards to receive the champion banner from the champion banner bearer. The banner bearers are smartly marching towards the Cadet Brigade Commander with a beautiful horse. They take a step forward and hand over the banner to the Cadet Brigade Commander. The Cadet Brigade Commander just taken over the banner and turned smartly facing the Commanding Officer of Mogadishu Battalion. The Commanding Officer of Mogadishu Battalion marched a step forward and received the champion banner from the Cadet Brigade Commander. He smartly turned facing the ensign to the champion banner. The ensign to the champion banner is Cadet Sergeant O.O. Udezi. The ensign to the champion banner just taking a step forward facing his commanding officer. You have just received the champion banner from his commanding officer, Commander B.S. Machido. Take a step backwards and turn facing the champion battalion.
All your cadets will sing the Academy anthem.
Defense Academy anthem in honor of Mogadishu Battalion. The Cadets Brigade Commander and the Commanding Officer of Mogadishu Battalion are smartly marching off the parade ground. While the appointments of the Champion Battalion are now marching back to join their guards to pave way for Champion banner display, the Academy Adjutant, Lieutenant Colonel Y.M. Dodo, sitting astride a white Academy horse Mongunu, is also moving to the right edge of the parade ground. Training year, Mogadishu Battalion will now enjoy the honor of proudly displaying the Champions banner in a fantastic filing out.
La devise du bataillon champion Mogadishu. Aujourd'hui, en 2019, Mogadishu a donné raison à ce devise. Prions de rappeler les bataillons de l'Académie d'avoir terminé l'année de tournoi 2019 avec succès. Félicitations au bataillon Mogadishu. Afin de s'affirmer comme gagnant de la première de Bénin, le bataillon de Mogadishu a le privilège et l'honneur de porter fièrement la bannière championne devant les autres bataillons.
It's really time to reveal myself to know that the motto of Mogadishu Battalion is only for action men. Today in 2019, Mogadishu has put their motto right, that Mogadishu is indeed for action men. Mogadishu is for winners, those that are really working hard, and those this champion banner. Please appreciate Mogadishu Battalion for standing round of applause for emerging victorious in 2019 training year. Congratulations to all the Academy Battalion for finishing 2019 training year on a very high note. The final pass of Champion Battalion brings us to the end of presentation of Champion banner.
We shall now witness the march past by the passing out of Sir Cadets, whom will all gather here in their honor. May we please appreciate the Champions Battalion once again with a resounding round of applause, please.
Go!
Junior Sasa. Distinguished observers, ladies and gentlemen, now the order of command from the parade commander,
Academy Senior Under Officer UK Ali has just triggered the commencement of march past on school time. The cadets are now marching gracefully, full of vigor, taking 65 paces per minute, with no swinging of arms and a marvelous synchronized order.
Excellence, autorité militaire, les officiers et sous-officiers, destinés au militaire mesdames et messieurs, le commandant du défilé, le sous-officier supérieur de l'académie, UK Ali, vient de donner l'ordre de former les gardes en vue de préparer le défilé en pas ordinaire et accéléré. Merci s'il vous plaît de vous lever au signe de respect du drapeau. Appréciez les sous-officiers de bataillon militaire, vous Je demande au commandant de l'académie d'inviter Monsieur le Président à l'estrade.
Sasa, approaching the saluting guys, the Academy adjutants, Lieutenant Colonel Yusuf Mukhtar Dudu, sitting astride a white stallion named Academy Horse Mugunu. The Academy Horse Mugunu is named after its donor, Major General D.M. Mugunu retired, the President's National Security Advisor, and one time Academy Adjutant from October 1998 to October 2000. The horse was taken on trains in August 2018 into Academy 7. Coincidentally, the present Academy Adjutant was replaced when the role of Major General Mugunu was the Academy Adjutant. Academy Horse Mugunu is the Nigerian Defense Academy #1 charger and is marching on parade for 66 regular force army, short service for Central Army, and 66 regular force medium air force from 5,000 of parade. The horse participated as #1 charger during Guard appointed as committing guards. Guard is commanded by Guard Commander, Battalion Senior Master E.S. Buba. The Vice of Guard Commander is Company Senior Master K.I. Babalola. Sergeant of Guard Commander is Company Senior Master M.S. Abdullahi. The list of Guard Commander is Company Senior Master I.R. Enabro. While the Guard Instructor is Staff Sergeant Joshua Previous Master is number 9 commanded by number 3 commanded by Vice Master J.A. Vice Commander Master S.G. Adibari, Second Commander S.G. Babala, Lesser Commander Master I.A. Instructor Commander Sergeant S.G. Adibari. The night number 2 guard is 4 guard. Guard is called Battalion Senior Master N.L. Musa. The right of Guard Commander is Company Senior Master M. Kajuma. Special of Guard Commander is Company Senior Master N.J. Kahama. Left of Guard Commander is Company Senior Master U.O. Ekyo. While Guard Instructor Staff Sergeant Jonah Musa. Number 4 guard. Number 5 guard, commanded by Battalion Senior Master M.L. Musa. Right of Guard Commander, Company Senior Master M. Engineer. Center of Guard Commander, Company Senior Master M.J. Hamida. Left of Guard Commander, Company Senior Master U.O. Ekko. Guard is covered behind the guard, Sergeant Jonah Musa. Yes, hospitality guys is the color party. Let's go to the national colors, Company Senior Master A.Y. Mayamu. Let's go to the Nigerian Defense Academy colors, Company Senior Master E.O. Akido. Special Escort is Cadet E.O. Adekule. Rear Next Escort is Cadet A.E. Ojo. Rear Right Escort is Cadet Y.J. Ulia. The Academy Regimental Sergeant Major Master Warrant Officer Saad Mohammed is behind the color party. Next is 6th Guard, commanded by Battalion Senior Master A.B. Abdullahi. Right of Guard Commander, Company Senior Master J.A. Gudani. Center of Guard Commander Senior Master A.A. Musa. Left of Guard Commander, Company Senior Master N.M. Chaku. Instructor behind the guard, Sergeant Gerba Al-Hazard. Number 7 guard, commanded by Battalion Senior Master E.C. Obimolade. Right of Guard Commander, Company Senior Master A. Abubakar. Center of Guard Commander, Company Senior Master A. Musa. Left of Guard Commander, Company Senior Master N.A. Instructor behind the guard, Sergeant Joshua Castro. Number 8 guard, commanded by Battalion Senior Master E.O. Ekyo. Right of Guard Commander, Company Senior Master J.B. Abdulkarim. Center of Guard Commander, Company Senior Master I.A. Left of Guard Commander, Company Senior Master M.O.M. Instructor behind the guard, Lead Sergeant Abubakar. Lead Stephen Abubakar Sani. Mohammed Tula, member of 32 regular forces who are the generals of the host. first Muslim competition in 1932. He was held this position until his accidental demise in 1984. In his honor, members of 32 regular corps donated this corps and left it to their 32 blessed memory of their cosmates. The house was taken on strength next to our graduate first academic level on 19 October 2018. That was the day that the first time and down of the Nigerian First Academy, Major to our own, is a proud member of 32 regular force that related this academy house. Studio 32 is marching on this combined national parade. He is mayor parade. Today, Studio 32 is currently the academy number 2 charger and is full participation in this ceremonial parade. Which is done in fastest manner, accompanied by singing and highest human good. That is amazing and fantastic changes to us at a good time. We behave and how marches at the rate of 160 per minute. A real player, marching through like this, enthusiasm and excitement, a feeling beyond description, only God can create for the way. I will establish here and explaining what the fact was. May I once again acknowledge the speaker, the master of the way assisted, we are pleased to practice to us. All staff and all of us in the
Your Excellency, the Reverend Sasa, our distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, the next event we shall witness is the presentation of awards to deserving personal cadets. Permit me at this point to humbly request the Director of Military Training, Nigerian Defense Academy, Brigadier General E.V. Onumajuru, to To please conduct this segment of the passing out parade, the Director of Military Training, sir.
Permettez-moi s'il vous plaît de demander au directeur de la formation militaire, le général de brigade Yves Onomajuru, de commander s'il vous plaît cette partie de la cérémonie. Monsieur le général.
His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, ably represented by the Honorable Minister of Defense, Major General B.S. Magashi, retired. His Excellency Malam Nasiru El-Rufai, the Executive Governor of Kaduna State, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, the Chief of Defense Staff, the Service Chiefs, the Inspector General of Police, representative of the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Defense, the Commandant, Nigerian Defense Academy, Commandants of Tri-Service Institutions here present, Formation Commanders, the Deputy Commandant, Nigerian Defense Academy, Senior Officers serving and retired, ladies and gentlemen, I am Brigadier General E.V. Onomajuru, the Director of Military Training, Nigerian Defense Academy. It is my honor to anchor the presentation of awards to deserving cadets of 66 Regular Corps Army, Short Service Combatant Corps 45 Army, and 66 Regular Corps Navy and Air Force. The presentation of awards to deserving cadets is a symbolic part of passing out parades in the Academy. It is part of the Academy recognition and excellence reward system meant to encourage cadets to excel and be all you can be. In this regard, awards are presented to cadets who distinguish themselves during the training session in the Academy. The award to personal cadets who were outstanding during their stay in the Academy is in line with the Nigerian Defense Academy standard orders on cadets training. 3 categories of awards will be presented today: the Sword of Honor, the Gold Medal, and the Commandant's Award. I will start with the Commandant's Award. The Commandant's Award is given to the best cadets on parade among the passing out courses to be commissioned. In presenting this award, consideration is given to the cadets' performance in common to service subjects, academics, and disciplinary record. The winner in 66 Regular Corps Army is NDA 9813, Academy Senior Under Officer UK Ali. Academy Senior Under Officer UK Ali is the parade commander. Gold Medal. The gold medal is given to the best cadets in order of merit among the passing out cadets of the various services. The award is based on a cumulative performance covering the cadets' stay in the Academy. 67 Regular Corps Navy. The award winner in 67 Regular Corps Navy is NDA 10451, Cadet UP Echefu. Cadet Echefu have a cumulative average of 78%. 67 regular course Air Force. The award winner in 67 regular course Air Force is NDA 10146, Cadet T.A. Owolabi. Cadet Owolabi have a cumulative average of 81.29%, an outstanding performance. Short service course 45, Army. The award winner in short service course 45 is SSC 4488, Cadet Regimental Quartermaster Sergeant H.B. Yushao. Cadet Yushao have a cumulative average of 81.05%, another outstanding performance. 66 regular course Army. The award winner in 66 regular course is NDA 10080, Battalion Senior Under Officer O.R. Oyetunde. Battalion Senior Under Officer Oyetunde have a cumulative average of 82.05%, an outstanding performance. Now to the Grand Award, the Sword of Honor. The Sword of Honor Award is presented to the best all-round cadet of the passing out course to be commissioned. It is based on a cumulative performance covering the 5-year stay of the cadet in the academy. In granting this award, consideration is given to the cadet's performance in academies, common to service subjects, personal qualities, leadership, and extracurricular activities as applicable during the cadet stay in the academy. Accordingly, the best cadet deserving of this award is NDA 10080, Battalion Senior Under Officer O.R. Oyetunde. Battalion Senior Under Officer Oyetunde have a cumulative average of 82.05%, an outstanding performance. May I request the award winners to march forward.
These notes may I humbly request the Commandant, Nigerian Defense Academy, to please invite the reviewing officer for the presentation of awards to the deserving gentlemen officer cadets. The Commandant, sir.
J'appelle le commandant d'inviter son Excellence à présenter les prix aux cadets. Monsieur le commandant.
Commandant's Award. Academy Senior Under Officer UK Ali. Gold medal, Navy, 67 regular course. Cadet UP Echefu. Gold medal, Air Force, 67 regular course. Cadet T.A. Owolabi. The gold medal, short service course 45 Army, Cadet Regimental Quartermaster Sergeant H.P. Yushar. Gold medal, Army, 66 regular course. Battalion Senior Under Officer O.R. Oyetunde. The Sword of Honor, 66 regular course. Battalion Senior Under Officer O.R. Oyetunde.
That concludes the presentation of the award ceremony. May I respectfully request the Commandant, Nigerian Defense Academy, to please invite the Marine officer back to his seat. The Commandant, sir.
C'est la fin de la présentation de prix aux cadets. J'appelle le commandant de l'académie à inviter son Excellence l'autorité militaire à s'asseoir. Monsieur le commandant.
The awards recipients are now marching back to their various guards, gracefully with a silent prayer of appreciation to the Nigerian Defense Academy for acknowledging their hard work and commitment during their stay at the Nigerian Defense Academy. But we please appreciate the award recipients with a resounding round of applause, please.
Smart 7th grade was carried out by Corporal Hassan Salim and Corporal Michael Francis under the tutelage of the Nigerian Defense Academy Drill Wing. We please give him the round of applause, please. Your Excellencies, very senior officers, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. We now have the honor and privilege of listening to the address of the Prime Minister, His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari, Commander-in-Chief of the Federal
Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by the Honorable Minister of Defense, Major General B.S. Magashi, retired. May I humbly request the Commandant Nigerian Defense Academy to please invite the Marine officer to the saluting dais. The Commandant, sir.
Nous avons l'honneur d'écouter le discours de son Excellence, Monsieur le Président de la République du Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, le commandant en chef de force armée nigérienne. Il est bien représenté par le ministre de Défense.
The Executive Governor of Kaduna State, ably represented by his Deputy Governor, the Chairman, Senate Committee on Defense, the Service Chiefs and representative of the Inspector General of Police, Principal Staff Officers from Defense and Service Headquarters, heads of intelligence services, commanders of the Tri-Service and service formations, heads of paramilitary services, commandants of Tri-Service institutions, commandants of service training schools, members of Kaduna State Executive Council, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Your Royal Highnesses, my lords, spiritual and temporal, chairpersons of various officers' wife associations, senior officers, both serving and retired, distinguished invited guests, parents, guardians of the passing out cadets, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to read the address by the reviewing officer, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria at the passing out parade of cadets of cadets of 36 regular corps, Army, 67 regular corps, Navy and Air Force, and Short Service Corps 45. I was here for a similar event in 2017, which turned out to be very impressive and which I commended in glowing terms. But without a doubt, since then, many changes and transformations have taken place in our national and world at large. In particular, the core values of peace, security, and economic development, and system stability, both local and global levels, have continued to come under threats at varied nature and intensity. However, I must quickly note also the credible results of our individuals and collective responses to such threats we have achieved. In this regard, Nigeria has been credited for stabilizing the region, a feat that is key to the success of both local and global counter-insurgency operations. I am confident that it is in recognition of this and other related roles which Nigeria is playing in Africa that an international system at large that galvanized support for us, leading to the election of a Nigerian as President of the United Nations General Assembly. Back home, our current strategy to the threats of Boko Haram and other terrorist insurgencies is yielding even more positive results, both local and international acclaim. Indeed, we have significantly rolled back the frontiers of terrorism in the country and are making significant progress in containing the threats of kidnapping and other farmer clashes, among others. I note with delight the excellent work which the Nigerian Defense Academy has consistently done, by which the Academy has produced high-grade officers for the service of this great nation. I am also confident that the training which the cadets of this great Academy receive is not only in line with the vision of the Founding Fathers, but also in tandem with the ever-challenging security landscape at home and abroad. And for doing so much with little or less, I commend once again the Commandant, officers, and staff of the Academy for a job well done. I urge you all to continue to do even more and better for the benefit of Africa as we strive to contribute to global security and stability. The presence in our midst today, cadets from sister African countries, is an eloquent testimony for the credible roles we play in the global and regional peace and security. It is also clear demonstration of appreciation of the critical role which the Nigerian Defense Academy plays in that regard. I am equally impressed by the parade which I have just witnessed. I am particularly intrigued by the various demonstrations of the parade. I saw in these the immense capacity of the Academy to deploy its credible endowment in the protection of prospective officers who are not only agile, disciplined and focused, but also to forge out of diverse backgrounds and experiences such a formidable and truly very cooperative military machine. The ability of these young men and women to read and respond to external stimuli effortlessly is commendable. In their faultless uniform movement of these cadets, there was evident sense of unity of purpose, discipline, commitment, and shared resolve to work jointly and severally in the discharge of their responsibility to the nation. These are worthy virtues which need to be sustained and bring to bear in the course of your career. Despite the setback in security situation in this country, I make bold to assure you that the country is getting better by day. Government is, in collaboration with Armed Forces of Nigeria, reviewing and upscaling the various security operations across the country. There has been a general upgrade in the area of personnel, equipment, and facilities in the armed forces and other security agencies. In this regard, particularly the armed forces have commissioned over 1,000 officers in 2019 alone. This is born out of the realization that the fortunes of counter-insurgency operation in Nigeria tied to the economic prosperity of not only Nigeria, but those of other countries in the international system. Growing the economic interaction and collaboration among African countries is also critical to the development of national industry and technological capacities with which to further meet the basic and other capital needs of persons and corporate investors in our country. A trade regime that will activate the leveraging of African economic potential is pivotal to the realization of such a grand strategy for addressing the challenges of poverty, inequality, and insecurity on a sustained basis. It is in the light of this that Nigeria recently signed the African Free Trade Agreement. I believe that free trade endangers competition, and competition in turn provokes efficiency. I am confident that such strategy will address the fundamental causes of insecurity in Africa, as well as set the tone for effective and sustained war against corruption in the continent. Also, as part of the long strategy for a more effective and sustained war on corruption, my administration is poised to eliminate the incentives for corruption by addressing some of the major causes of corruption through the provision of improved access to education that will prepare youth for global competition, quality health services for improved life expectancy, decent and affordable houses for all. This we should do in partnership with relevant organizations and private sector. It is the conviction of this administration that ineffective policies for social provisioning must be readdressed or redressed so as to tackle the fundamental causes of corruption in our society. Indeed, this is how best to give vent to the much cherished values of fairness, equity, justice to the people of this nation. I congratulate the passing out cadets who are transmission to the officership after combined rigorous academic and military training. The training which you have received has prepared you for leadership and management of resources. As young officers, your superiors will look up to you for support and, where necessary, in the use of your initiative. You must be up to the task. You must constantly develop your military and mental capacity to be effective especially in the information age we are. You must at all times discern and ally yourself with the vision of the government, even as your professional environment may change. I wish you all a fulfilling career in your chosen arm of service. Let me also say that I share in the joy and excitement of the parents here, friends and relations of the passing out cadets, that your child endure the physical and mental demands of training in this world-renowned academy is an eloquent testimony of the roles you played in molding them to persevere under different conditions, so that for that your joy is justified. Accept my congratulations. Well done, and thank you.
Please rise for the national anthem.
Les amis, s'il vous plaît, pour l'hymne national.
Please take a seat. Your Excellency, Reverend Officer, the Parade Commander, Academy Senior Commander Officer UK Ali, is marching forward to the saluting dais.
returning officer is now marching back in front of the parade for the final phase of this combined passing out parade.
Excellency, the Queen of Assam, the cadets are constantly and now marching to take their various positions in preparation of having passed. These personnel cadets will embark on their last day on this green ground as cadets, because a few hours from now, will cease to give cadets, personnel cadets to continue the difference of opinion. We are blessed as sponsors of Nigerian armed forces. This day will play their role in defending the total integrity of their father.
Excellence invitates and the leader receive. Alors que les cadets sortent de la place d'armes aujourd'hui,
dignity and very important personalities, depending on the meeting and commission ceremony. These meetings are the pleasure of the self-love.